Hey yo, what's up everybody? It's Harbinger. I'm giving you another episode of Rwby. Hopefully this one will be out a lot quicker than I got the other ones out, because the other ones I was like halfway into the week or something like that. But we're giving you another episode of Rwby. This is Volume 9, Episode 3, titled, what the heck is this thing titled? Rude, Red, and Royal. I should already have that queued up. I didn't. It's okay. But last time we left off, it was a very comedic episode, but also at times a very serious episode. They were at the auction. They met the Jinxie Peddler, which I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna be more intriguing meeting the Jinxie Peddler. I did like the whole like mystery thing. Again, I don't know if this was in Alice in Wonderland or not, but I did like the whole mystery thing where it turns out every single thing that he was auctioning off was not only set by his own price, but it turns out it was actually a different object in disguise. We got that. We had a really nice dialogue with Rwby describing Penny and Rwby having Penny's sword. I was very, very surprised that she was willing to give it up, but I guess it's just because she saw the bigger picture. Rwby also is, I mean, we see this in the intro. Rwby is also like falling into despair. It seems like she's not happy. It seems like she's not going to be happy for a good little while, at least judging by the intro, in like this specific arc of the story. And I feel like it's really going to have to be up to the rest of the gang. And I'm not going to lie, the reason why I like that is just mainly because Rwby was always the anchor of Team Rwby. Like, whenever anybody, like, it would always be Blake or Weiss or Yang who has something that's crazy going on with them, and then they'd be in despair. And Rwby would always be the one that picks the team up after that. For her to be the one who is now dragging the team down in a sense of like morale and her not being happy and everything, it's something that the rest of the members of Team Rwby are going to have to pull her out of. Now, I don't know what's going on. We also left off last with the Red Knights taking everybody to see the Red King, because I thought the dude was a girl in the freaking intro, but I was just basing that off of Alice in Wonderland. It is my fault for assuming. But we're going to go in and start this. We're going to start this reaction in 3, 2, 1, go. Damn, shoulder killing me. Hold up. Why am I just now noticing that they had freaking Jean and Neo in the same area? Like, what are y'all trying to say? One thing that I will always appreciate and love that Rooster Teeth did is the evolution of the clothing for everybody. Like they did a great job of just evolving everybody's clothing, and it goes so well with the character. By the way, I just now recently realized that was cheese that they had. That's cheese that was in the ground. By the way, I think that monster that they fought in the, what was it, second episode, was called a, what they call her, a Jabberwocker? What the f*** is that?
Are we sure we should do this?
Well, the Red King helped Alex.
We aren't Alex.
I mean, if it turns out that you shouldn't, okay. If it turns out that you shouldn't do it, I mean, you could always fight your way out of there. I don't see these guys putting up much of a fight. What are you, a tin man?
You're the Red King?
How dare you! There is no king! I am the Red Prince. Why I never coming to someone's castle without even knowing who they are. And on my birthday!
Happy birthday, Your Majesty! Happy birthday, Your Majesty!
Yes, a joyous occasion. Thank you very much.
Red Prince? The king wasn't nearly as rude. Or small. Or loud.
Well, if it hadn't been for your kind, the king would still be here.
What you mean? What you mean by your kind? What's going on?
Happy birthday, Your Majesty.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I guess. How do you know such privileged information? You must be infiltrators here to steal my crown!
You literally just told us.
Also, we saw advertisements for your party. Everywhere.
Silence! You are in the presence of royalty! That's me, thank you very much. The heir to the Crimson Castle!
I definitely don't have the patience to deal with him. I would
I
have.
used to be this unbearably pompous.
Your Majesty, we have brought you a magnificent gift befitting of the royal birth.
He's gonna disrespect it.
Very rare.
I can
The
tell.
weapon of the greatest warrior to ever live.
Acquired by us and only us with no help at all.
But we're the ones who gave it to you.
No help at all.
I can tell he's gonna disrespect it. If somebody don't get in his ad when he does,
Green? Why is it green?
How could you?
Forgive us, Your Majesty. We
please
didn't
forgive
know
us.
it was green. We're stupid.
Take them away.
Majesty, please. Wait.
Your Majesty, please!
Majesty!
Wait! They gave it to us! It was their fault, it wasn't me!
No, wait. Well, maybe we can help cheer you up.
Beheading people does cheer me up, but go on.
We heard you like to play games.
I'd beat this kid. I'd knock him square the hell out. This is a crazy visual too. Good lord.
So, what exactly do you desire from me in exchange for playing my game? There's always a catch.
Your Majesty, you are as wise as you are
Short.
small.
Thank you.
If we win, our only request is that you help us get to the tree.
The tree? It's so far away.
That's why we're asking.
If you win, I will help you with what you ask.
Great.
He's gonna ask for one of them to stay or something.
How do we play?
Rule 1. Each player may move every pawn one space each turn. Rule 2. Whoever gets the most pawns to the other side of the board wins. Rule 3. To take over a space, you must dispose of whoever occupies it.
Dispose of?
Oh, they be scrapping.
Okay. I think I'm missing some pieces.
How perfect that you brought along friends to play then.
Oh, so you got magic.
Hey, what are you doing? Blythe? Yang? Blake?
Yeah, we're all littles. We're okay. Ruby, the most important thing is winning this game.
What's wrong with them?
I don't know. They look stupid.
I would have
I
socked
guess
them.
these are our teammates. No one's going to get hurt. Right?
As I am a gracious ruler, the white team may go first. Begin!
Hey, yo, this actually kind of crazy though. Why did I not expect that? This is crazy that it's putting it on Ruby though.
Can you advance one space forward, please?
Damn.
A victory for me!
Is it really gonna come down to Weiss, Blake, and Yang beating everybody up
Okay. How about
because
you
they're
three?
the only ones who don't know? Like they're the only ones who won't throw the match because all of them are throwing the match. All the white dudes are throwing the match.
Blythe, do you think you can take that space? Have some faith.
Beginner's luck. It doesn't bother me.
He's gonna cheat like hell.
So, tell me, why do you want to go to the tree?
We want to go home. And we believe the tree can get us there. Yang, you're up. All over it.
Who are these people? And how do you know this?
Well, it worked for someone we know. Blake, your turn.
Someone you know, hmm?
Hey, what about us? What do you want us to do?
Huh?
Enough! It's my turn! Attack! Full steam ahead! No! This is not how it's supposed to go! This isn't right!
Let's
This
get-
isn't fair! You... Wait, what type of creatures did you say you are again?
Well, Blake is a faunus. Little's a mouse. At least I think.
Sure.
And the rest of us are human?
Human?
What the fuck happened to him?
I knew it!
Even the white ones. Wait, so not the white ones? No, the white ones are doing it. That's crazy. He definitely died.
Leave them alone! You're going to hurt them!
It's my royal birthday, and I can do whatever I like. I've won. Give up already.
We won't. Hey, there's what it wants!
I'm about to say, like, they... Okay! Nah, that visual was crazy. That was like a Valkyrie. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Cause I was about to say, with the stuff they've been through, ain't no way.
If you won't concede, then I will have you beheaded.
You can throw a tantrum if you want, but we won! Take us to the tree!
Cards, there.
Your Majesty! Oh, you must be so distraught. Unable to do the one thing you were put on this acre to do. I understand. Surely you don't want to behead them? They are but fragile things without a head. If you get angry and break them, they might not ever come back.
It's my birthday, and they wouldn't let
I
me.
know, Your Majesty. It truly isn't fair. You must play your game and win at any cost. It must hurt your heart. Let me help.
Fine. I won't behead them.
What are you crying?
Them again.
What the heck is coming out of your eyes? Those marbles?
What about my friends? They're still tiny! And he promised he would...
Promises are like birds. They taste great, but always escape. You should go before he changes his mind.
Don't touch me!
Come, quickly.
You're banished!
So, God dang, I would have... Nah. Ain't no way in heck I would have been able to follow this dang cat.
Here, this is the way out.
I don't know how that went so wrong. But thank you for saving us.
Good thing I dropped by the prince's party when I did. I usually hate parties. How did you end up in his game anyway?
We wanted to speak to the Red King, but he wasn't there. And now we're back where we started.
The king? How do you know him? Well, times change, you know, and so do we when it's our time to change. Don't you?
Did you hear that? There was a Red King. Right. But something's changed since then.
Great! So we're not in the stupid story after all. We're in its stupid sequel.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
What are you? What did you need to talk to the king about? And what is your favorite dessert?
What again? We're humans,
Well,
and
I must say, you're not nearly as interesting as the others I've met. What about... Hold that thought.
what's the deal with this cat? Can't anyone here be normal?
That's not just any cat. When Alex was lost, she met the curious cat, who loved to ask questions. And the curious cat helped Alex find the tree.
Wait, so the cat is our ticket out of here?
Rubes! Don't let that cat get away!
Cat! Wait, cat! Oh, goodness. Now I need a nap.
Oh Lord, it's that crazy thing. You cut yourself on that? What kind of plan is that? So Neo finally dropped down. Oh no, that semblance evolution is crazy. And she can send him out? Nah. Nah, that's... Nah. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's honest. That's honestly crazy. So, talking about this, right, for our little discussion, we have Team Rwby entering the game with the king. Again, I don't know how many times I had to say this. I don't know junk about Alice in Wonderland. I'm not even sure I sat through the whole movie, to be honest. But one thing I didn't expect was for the king to use some type of magic to put them in the actual game. And I definitely expected more fight when it came to the disrespect of Penny's weapon. I expected like a crazy fit of rage. But Rwby probably doesn't have that fight in her right now, to be honest. Like the most fight we've seen in these 3 episodes so far has really just been what she displayed a second ago when she didn't want Weiss, Blank, and Yang to get hurt. And I loved that little visual with Weiss and the angel wings and everything, and her being able to shoot out feathers. I think that was like the first time we've seen something like that, because before I think it was just like little shards of ice, but feathers was actually really, really nice. It was a really nice touch. The whole take on the curious cat and everything, I mean, that's obviously a play on the Cheshire Cat and everything. I didn't expect Weiss, Blake, and Yang to still be small, so it's really just Rwby, and ain't no telling how long they're going to be small like that. Neo either killed the Jabberwocker or subjugated it. That semblance evolution was crazy, and it's clearly due to her constant emotions. We've seen throughout, like, even early Rwby, where Neo was just a prodigy. Like, I'm talking about, like, we need a backstory on Neo. Like, truth be told, for a little bit, during that last scene with Neo, I was actually thinking, like, maybe this is Neo's, like, actual home. Like, maybe this is where she came from. I still low-key think that. It's just me. I mean, I know that odds are it's not the case, but I mean, how crazy would it be if it was? But her semblance evolution was crazy because it's clear, like I said, it's clearly tied into her emotions, and I feel like a couple of semblances, their evolutions are clearly tied with with the user's emotions, because I mean that can be like a trigger to unlocking a new phase in your semblance. But the fact that she was sitting there and she was so pissed at Ruby and so pissed at Cinder, because that's the reason why she even turned into Cinder in the first place, that she wasn't even controlling. I don't even think she was controlling her semblance at that point. I think it was just happening, and she was switching between those people. And what happened gradually was it went from switching to those people to turning into more of herself. And this is why I say that Neo is a prodigy. First of all, let's get the obvious out of the way. There's only been 2, maybe 3 people who have actually landed a hit on Neo out of all the fights she's had in the entire series of Ruby. It took Cinder, of all people, to dang near use a certain extent of her maiden powers in order to hit Neo. If I'm not mistaken, Ruby did it by like blindsiding her. And if I'm not mistaken, Penny did it. But Penny's also a maiden. So it took several highly skilled people. It took 2 highly skilled people and then Ruby to actually land hits on Neo. And even then, it wasn't consecutively. She's somebody who can casually dodge, evade, and everything. And her semblance evolved twice now. Like, her semblance is ever growing. Compared to the other people's semblance in this series, Neo's has by far evolved the most. Because we went from just seeing her transform into somebody or make like little... No, we went from seeing her make illusions in the second volume to her being able to transform into people physically in the 5th or 6th volume, to her being able to transform other objects in like the 6th or 7th volume, to now her just flat out being able to make clones of herself. And clearly, how these clones work, at least from what we see, these are physical clones, like Naruto shadow clone, like physical clones. So they're not like how Emerald will make you feel like you see a bunch of emeralds or something like that, and it turns out that they're all fake. It seems like these are physical clones of Neo, and she's able to physically clone herself to the point where they're no longer just illusions, or no longer just like abstract, like you just seeing her or something like that. These are physical clones that can hurt you or hunt you or hit you or anything like that. And people need to like understand the evolution of that semblance in itself is going to be such a problem. It's one thing if Neo was like a basic combatant, but she is by far one of the most skilled combatants in the entire series. Like, truth be told, I'd argue that she could give Salem a run for her money if Salem wasn't 1, immortal, and 2, like a magical god. But as far as like hand-to-hand combat, she can give anybody in Ruby a run for their money. The only people who I would say that she probably couldn't give a run for their money is like Prime, Ozpin, and Raven. Because Neo was scared to death of Raven. And even then, she was still crazy skilled. But yeah, this episode, not only that, these episodes are going by so fast. Overall, though, The only thing I have to say about this episode is, where will they go next? Ruby's chasing the cat. Neo has just landed, and odds are subjugated that Jabberwocker, if not killed it. But I doubt that she killed it, because I feel like there's some significance to it. I mean, that Jabberwocker could be freaking anything. It could be anybody. With that being the case, where do they go from here? Like, the curious cat is supposed to lead them to the tree. But if they go to the tree now, and if it turns out the tree is actually their ticket home, they would leave Jean, because one, Jean landed last. Or Jean will land last. And given the fact that we haven't seen his impact like how we saw Neo's impact, it's possible that he hasn't even landed yet. I'm hoping we see Jean in the next episode. But if we don't, that's fine. But we're in completely uncharted territory, because I literally don't know or have the foggiest idea where or what is going to happen next. I doubt that the Red King is sending guards after them. It would make no sense to do that. They already left the palace. It wouldn't make any sense at all to do that. They still need to find Crescent Rose. And Yang already has her arm. They haven't spoken to that girl yet, so they could probably meet her. Or maybe she is the dang cat. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm going to see you guys next time in the next reaction video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. I will also, odds are tomorrow, be uploading the Resident Evil 4 demo, because it came out like 2 or 3 days ago, and I definitely want to play it. But I'm going to see you guys next time.